And the ground falls apart. Like, I'm used to that fight being longer. With me doing way more damage, you know? That's kind of interesting. Alright, so the ground gives way and we fall deep. Deep down into the planet. Light. A light. Is this light holy? Ow. Sid? God damn it, so we're all here? Whoa. Ugh. So here he is. Sephiroth. Whoa. Is this the true power of Sephiroth? My body. I can't control my body. My front legs, my hind legs, my tail's about to tear off. This is definitely not good. He's way out of our league. Yeah, I don't know if I can go on. Cloud? Cloud! Ugh. There. It's there. Cloud? Holy. Holy is there. The holy is shining. Aerith's prayer is shining. Holy. Aerith. It's not over yet. This isn't the end yet. Alright. Here we go. Okay. So the party is all equipped and we are ready to go to the final battle. Let's go, everybody. Ugh! Oh, yeah, he actually knocks your party away. That's interesting. He knocks the last two people out. We're not going to lose. Aerith is here. Everyone is here. Cloud is here with us. There's still many things for us to do. I'm not giving up. So this isn't the true form of Sephiroth. So the hardest version of Sephiroth is when you are all level 99. Then you'll fight his true form, which will be more difficult. This is an easier version. That's why he knocked two of the party members away. Interesting. Very interesting. I will show you guys the true form when I do my full crazy show you everything playthrough of this game in the future. But I've never seen this this version of it. Maybe I shouldn't have come. I don't need materia any. Nope, I still want it. And this and that and everything is mine. I'm never gonna give any up. Aerith's memories, our memories. We came to tell you our memories. Come, planet, show us your answer. And Sephiroth, to the settling of everything. Come on, you jackass. So Sephiroth is going to change shape. Think about the sequence of the 5-star and beat them. Okay, if a part dies, change to a different party. Really? This is different. Why don't I just fuck them up? Check this shit out, everybody. First I'm gonna try Pandora's box, because I'm curious. Yeah, see, so like when you are high levels, you fight him face on instead of from the sides. This is interesting. I didn't know that it was like this. Wow, I killed some stuff with that. It's a little pathetic. I'm fighting like the pathetic version of Sephiroth. Head for worried about the other? No, I'm there. I just got here. Nah, we're just started wailing on him, man. Check this out. Cloud with his ultimate weapon is gonna throw some meteors at you, buddy. Bang! There we go. We took out 2 more parts. No, I'm not. They're fine. Now I'm going to cast Ultima on him 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And here it goes. Here it goes again. 5. So this is an interesting form that Sephiroth takes. A lot of Final Fantasy bosses, when you fight their final forms, they have like this kind of godlike, like multiple faces, multiple form thing going on. So Sephiroth's got that going on with himself here. It's kind of like a... it's kind of like a statue or something, or like a deity that... Bizarro energy. Interesting name for... oh, he heals himself. I forgot about that. Take that, Bizarro. Wham! Now you'll notice that Tifa is doing... am I confused? Or did I pick the wrong... did I pick... oh, it's reviving itself. Oh, that's no good. Don't do that. What is happening? Stigma. Oh, he's turning. Turning to face us, are you? Come, tough guy. Ow. Are we slowed? You son of a bitch. Alright. We're gonna have to press White Wind to take off this crap. Come on, do whatever you're doing so I can kill you. No, I'm not worried about the other members. They're fine. Will this take off slow? That's the question. It does, but it doesn't put haste back on. Alright. Big guard, put back the haste. Alright, W item. Hero drinks. Hero drinks for everyone. Why do I have 99? Whatever. And Cloud will doing the damage. Okay, so I can't hurt that part. Hero drink for Barret. Listen, I don't mind that you're doing stuff. Just do it faster. Let's attack his core. I think that's the head. Does the core heal itself, or does the head heal the core? I'm so confused. Wow. Those hero drinks really work, don't they? One more for Tifa. Have her attack the head. Have Cloud attack the core. Alright. Now we got this down. So now Tifa is using her ultimate weapon, which is the Premium Heart. And the Premium Heart has different, or each ultimate weapon, I should say, has a kind of a unique thing that increases its attack power. And Tifa's, she'll get more attack power depending on her limit break. So it's actually kind of annoying because after you use your limit gauge is empty. Oh, and he's going down. Sinking like a ship. See you later, Sephi. So Tifa, like her Premium Heart weapon, will do lots and lots of damage as her gauge fills up. But then when it's full, you can't use double cut anymore. And you have to use your limit break, and then after you use the limit break, her damage goes down. So it's a little frustrating. So just when we thought we had won, the music changes. And we are transported to what seems like a different plane of reality. The form of Sephiroth we were just fighting was like a larval stage. And this is his god form. This is what he was going for. Like sucking out all the planet's all the energy from the life stream. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have those hero drinks again to power ourselves up. We're gonna put up the big guard, and then we are going to go to town on this guy. And we'll make our first attacks as soon as the what do you call, the music picks up. Let's take the barriers down, which I should have done before I attacked him, but whatever. Let's have Cloud attack. I remember when I first fought this boss years ago, I was so excited. Like, this music was so amazing. I was super overpowered because I'd been playing the game for so long without finishing it. But I didn't have like an understanding of the materia system that I do now. I just had like general loadouts. But still, it was so, like, I had goosebumps like the entire time. It was amazing. Still amazing. Like, I still love that he's like got this six-winged angel form. He's supposed to be like a seraph. But he's got this one like evil-looking like fucked up wing that like is really his arm, and he attacks you with it. It's so cool. Now he's going to go into this mode, where we have to prepare ourselves for some pain. Now only long-range attacks will reach. Cloud can't reach him, but Tifa can, because I gave her the long-range materia, so she's going to give him a kick to the face. Let's put Regain on everybody. Pale Horse, that's going to bring somebody down to 1 health, I think? No, it does something. He does have a move that brings us down to 1 health, which we're going to have to look out for. Let's see, what can I do? Dragon Force. Let's do this. Keep in mind their death blows. Barret can attack. Supernova. This is Sephiroth's ultimate technique. The reality melts away. You can see it's like his own summon technique. And this is actually, this move is not unique, but this animation is unique to the American version of the game. This wasn't in the original Japanese version. And neither were the 2 secret bosses that I didn't show you guys. They're unique to the American version too. I'm just gonna let this ride because this is so cool. And I'm gonna see if I can prevent him from doing it again because it takes so long. Comet is just tearing apart the solar system. Which is kind of interesting, because we're not really... The story doesn't take place in our solar system, but all these planets are the same and named the same. Kind of funny. So it hits the sun, and the sun's supernovas. Which I'm not sure that's how that would work. But whatever. Still cool. You know what? It doesn't say what planet that is. We just have to kind of imagine that it's us. And notice that Sephiroth, like, it doesn't even harm him. He just kind of, like, stares at you. He's like, yeah, this is happening now. Come at me, bro. And then you can see, like, slowly coming towards your party. That's so cool. It super hurts. So you gotta heal up right away. And sets all your limit breaks off, and Tifa, wow, Tifa just pounded the crap out of him. Wow. Oh, let's see if we can do this. Oh, I fucked it up. I fucked it up already. Oh, no. Well, that was anticlimactic, wasn't it? Heartless Angel, this is the one that's gonna bring us down to 1 HP. No, I think he's low. Oh, no, we got him. Wow. Tifa got him with a counterattack. He slowly disintegrates as his power fades. You can see, like, the tips of his wings are, like, being pulled back, being torn apart. And Sephiroth's godhood is stripped from him, as well as his life. The party kind of climbs their way up here. This is all we can do. Wait, what about Holy? What's going to happen to the planet? That, I don't know. Isn't the rest up to the planet? You're right. We've done all that we could do. Alright, everyone. It's no use thinking about it. We'll leave all our worries here. Let's go home proud. It's kind of a good way to put it. What happened? I feel it. What? He is still here. Uh-oh. Still. Cloud? He's laughing. Cloud! So Cloud seems to be being pulled somewhere. That seems like it might be the white materia? Might be holy? Cloud is being pulled towards something. He opens his eyes, and Sephiroth is there waiting. Alright. Like the look on his face, like, yeah. I've been waiting for this too, buddy. And then the two stand off in this, like, final battle right here. Cloud uses his ultimate limit technique, the Omni Slash, to just absolutely destroy him. Oh, that's so cool. Notice that the graphics or the models of the characters are higher, like have a higher polygon count and they're more detailed just for this final battle. And Cloud just stomps Sephiroth out. So this is basically Cloud ridding, like, possibly the life stream and himself of, like, Genova's influence and Sephiroth's influence over him. So now Cloud is, like, truly free. Which Advent Children totally ruins, but whatever. Live stream? I think I'm just gonna let this rock. I don't think there's much need for explanation. Oh, kept his promise again. An answer from the planet. The Promised Land. I think I can meet her there. Yeah, let's go meet her. So a lot of people take Cloud saying that he wants to go meet Aeris again as like the definitive proof that he's in love with her. I think it's just like that they want to connect with their friend again. Hey, where is everyone? Hey! I'm glad you're all safe. They all seem to be safe too. But now, what are we going to do? Holy should be moving soon. And that means this place will... Oh, Lady Luck, don't fail me now. But yeah, I think it's more of like, this is our lost friend, and when we're dead, like, or when we pass on, we'll meet her again. I think that's what they're saying. And Tifa's not against it. Like, Tifa's like, you know, it's not a competition, and it's not like he's in love with her, or not he's in love with Aeris and not her. It's like they're both a huge part of his life, you know. So Tifa's like, yeah, let's go see our friend, you know. Anyway. And there's Holy bursting out of the middle of the planet. Which is interesting. Shit! This is the other lover that he was talking about. He doesn't actually know what it's going to do, I don't think. But it's like a... It turns the cockpit into a smaller, like, kind of jet. And this is Calm, where Kate Sith moved Marlene and Aeris's adoptive mother. And there's Marlene right there. The flower girl? Look at this terrible model. Look at this 4 polygon child. Looks like a doll. And there is the meteor. It's about to crash into Midgar. I like how slow moving it is, right? Isn't that weird? It's like it's just gonna slowly move through the planet instead of just like smashing into it and that's it. But you can see it's destructive, right? Like as soon as it gets close, even though it's moving slowly, everything is destroyed. Like if a real meteor hits a planet, it's just like you're hanging out one day and then all of a sudden everything is vaporized. It's not, it doesn't take its time. Here is Holy. To counter the like, it's like the ultimate white magic to counter the ultimate black magic. Apparently you can see it from Cosmo Canyon, which is interesting. Seeing as you would think that the world would be round, but whatever. Okay, so there's a problem. Wait a damn minute. What's going to happen in Midgar? We can't let that happen. I had everyone take refuge in the slums. But the way things are now, it's too late for Holy. Meteor is approaching the planet. Holy is having the opposite effect. Yeah, it seems like Holy is not helping. Forget Midgar. We've got to worry about the planet. I mean, we could try hitting with ultimate magic or something. What's that? Look at all the, notice that there's like a lot of, like where the live stream is coming out, there's all green. Is it because there's like plants to grow and stuff? What the hell is that? Live stream. Everyone is compelled to witness this. It's coming. Live stream is like bursting out of all these points and all different points of the planet and gathering here where Holy and Meteor are colliding. There's a big flash. And we see that our lost friend might have had some influence over over that. And the game ends there. And that is Final Fantasy VII, my favorite game of all time. Ugh. That was a lot of fun. And these are the these are the heroes who created this game. So yeah. That's it. That's the end. There's a little bit more after the credits that we're gonna stick around for, and then I'm gonna talk about the ending of the game. But I guess now I'll just talk about the game in full. Yeah, that game, even there at the end, like getting emotional, just because this game means so much to me. The ending sequence is interesting. It's kind of, it's not ultimately triumphant, you know. It's like it's very dark at first, and then it kind of shows the planet, like the life force of the planet standing up for itself, like defending itself. Of course, with your help. I imagine if Sephiroth it was still in the center of it, absorbing everything, that wouldn't have gone so well. But because he's gone, it's like the planet can actually just take care of itself, along with the help of the people who live on it. I want to talk about the interpretations of these endings, because there's multiple interpretations of this ending. But I have to wait for the last bit before I can talk about that, so I'm gonna have to think about something else. Yeah, so in 3 hours, I'm gonna begin my playthrough of the remake of this game. I'm hopeful. I'm like, how would you say? Skeptically hopeful. You know, like I don't think it's gonna quite have the weight. Of course, it's not gonna have the weight that this game had on me. But I'm hopeful that it'll be good and that it'll get more in depth into the character development of these characters that I love. Because Advent Children didn't do that. I want to do something with Advent Children, and I also wanted to play Crisis Core and Dirge of Cerberus, the quote-unquote sequels to this game, because they are so awful, and I need I need to have the chance to just tear into them and talk about how much I can't stand them. Because they just ruin the story, and they change everybody's character around. Cloud is like a depressed, like after going through all this stuff, he's like a depressed dope. It's just they use the power of friendship. It's so stupid. Anyway. So I wanted to go through this. I wanted to go through those games before the remake came out, but I just didn't have the time. Yeah, but yeah, this game is so fantastic. I love the battle system. Like one thing I'm disappointed is that it's not the remake is not turn-based. Like I have ideas for how it could have been so fun, you know. Because it doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be like, how do you say? Like it doesn't have to be so actiony, like, or quick paced for it to be really fun and for it to be really in depth. They could have done a new turn-based system that would have been really, really fun. They just didn't go for it, which is a shame. But after playing the demo a few times, I got used to the battle system, and I see where it could be good. I'm hoping, I'm hoping there's more to it. The Sephiroth choir, yeah, that last, I was so focused on the boss fight, I didn't really talk about it, but that last song, One Winged Angel, is such a good, like, boss battle music, like final boss theme. It's so good, and I think that influenced a lot of other games, like with their final boss presentation. You know, a lot of other games go for this big, like flashy, like get the choir, get a choir together kind of final boss fight. Not just RPGs, like everything. Like, Bayonetta and Devil May Cry and like some Resident Evil in some cases. Games that are indie games, like all these games that get influenced, I think, by this game. Like this game had such a huge impact on video games in general. This game brought like storytelling to the forefront, where like there were other games that had great stories before this, but this one is the everybody played. You know, this is the one that people who'd never played RPGs before played. You know, like this was my first RPG. Like I got the demos of this game I think it was either PlayStation Underground or it might have just been like a SquareSoft demo disc that my dad picked up from PlayStation Magazine or something, and it was so much fun. I played it over and over and over again. I was enjoying it so much. I had never played a game like this. You know? I never played this kind of strategy game, and it looked so good, and it was fantastic. Like I was hooked. You know? And then I went back. You know, I went. After I played this game, my dad was like, well, there are other games, you know, that are like this. And oh, here's the end. 500 years later. So, well, speaking of dads, yeah, so, like, he was like, oh, the other games, you know, I have the other Final Fantasies, you could try them, and I tried them, and they were fantastic. It was crazy. Like, it's like I found my calling. And speaking of dads, here's Red 13. And he apparently found another one of his species. Or maybe he, you know, after that little encounter with Eris, he found a human girl. I don't know what the explanation for this is. It might be that because humans have either learned their ways or what have you, that life is coming back to the planet. As we're going to see here. These are the ruins of Midgar, which is now known as Meteor Fall. It's actually not that bad, and it's overgrown with life, teeming with life. And then the game ends. Alright, so now, there are two interpretations of this ending. One interpretation is, that's 500 years later, right? And Red 13 is still alive, which is cool. You know it's him because he's still got his tattoo. And Midgar is abandoned, overgrown with life. So there's two explanations. First explanation is that human beings have learned like the error of their ways. The Shinra company is destroyed. Most of the Mako reactors in Midgar are destroyed, and people are like, you know what? We learned our lesson. We're not gonna use Mako energy anymore. We're just going to live our lives the old way, right? And Advent Children actually goes off that interpretation of the ending of the story. Like, the people are returning to the old way of life. But Advent Children also ruins a lot of stuff in this game, so I'm not going to use that as evidence of how this game ends, because it's fucking stupid. That's the bit more hopeful kind of ending. The other interpretation, which even some of the creators have backed up, was that everything, like what Bugenhagen was talking about, is that everything that was harmful to the planet was simply taken away, and human beings were included in what was harmful to the planet, and they were simply taken away. This is a little bit more deep. It makes this story about that these group of humans that you're playing, you know, Cloud and the party, is they do this not for themselves, not so they can live and continue. They do it to save the planet. And of course, not only, you know, some of the party members that specifically do not do it just to save the planet. Like Barrett is fighting to keep his child alive. What should I say? But that they made, like, humans made the ultimate sacrifice in order to keep the planet itself and other life intact. Now, they would have returned to the life stream and then been reborn as new life. So in a way, they're not gone. And also, as you see at the end, Eris, it shows Eris's face. So it kind of gives you reassurance that whatever happened to them, like she's watching over them, whether they return to the planet or whether they continue on. It's like they're under her protection or under her watch. Either way, so it's not so scary. Whichever ending, whichever interpretation yours is of this ending. Me myself, I like the idea that they got a second chance, that they got a chance to be like, all right, we're gonna do things right this time. I prefer that ending. That Cloud and Tifa maybe are a couple together. Red 13 goes and searches for his tribe. Barrett gets to see Marlene. I like that idea better than I like the deeper, quote unquote, self-sacrifice, thing. It's just, it's more hopeful to me. It's saying that people can change and people can do better, which I believe that they can. The second ending is like, no, people are a problem. Well, the second interpretation of the ending is people are a problem. So that's it. That's Final Fantasy VII. That is my favorite game of all time. And I imagine, even if the remake is amazing, I imagine this game will still, I'll still be, right now I want to play it again. Even though I just beat it. just because, I missed a bunch of stuff and I had to rush through it. I want to play it again just for me, where I don't have to do the voices and stuff, just to experience it again. It's such an amazing game, and anybody who's out there thinking of, playing it, if you're listening to me, you just saw the ending, but experience it. Make the choices yourself. Read it. Read it, and you'll, instead of hearing my voice, which is goofy, you'll hear the characters' voices in your head that you give them. It's a way different experience. And, even if you tried it and didn't like it and quit it, try it again. It's a great game. Alright. I could probably talk for 40 minutes, especially with this background. Look at this awesome background. I might use this for con talks when I do my con talks. I love this fucking background. It's just going through space. Alright, so thanks for joining me. Anybody who watched this whole series from beginning to end, I super appreciate it. I know it's under 10 people, but whatever, it's awesome. I hope that the next time I do this, maybe I can share the experience with more people, and maybe get some other people to do the voices. That would be great, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, thanks again, and I'll see you in the remake, I guess. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.